Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to another episode of Untold Stories. I hope you're all well. Juma Mubarak. Today we'll be talking about Qarun, an Israelite who lived during the time of Prophet Musa, and peace be upon him. So there lived once upon a time in Egypt a man called Qarun, who was a member of Prophet Musa's community. Qarun's journey from poverty to unimaginable wealth is a story of arrogance, greed, and a powerful lesson about the fleeting nature of world's riches and how temporary everything can really be. Qarun started off life as not a very wealthy man. He started off, in fact, very, very poor. He strived to improve his circumstances through hard work, intelligence, and eventually he came to amass an incredible fortune. Part of which was due to earning the favors from the pharaoh at the time, and he was eventually blessed with so much wealth that the treasures were so vast that even the keys to open his vaults were very heavy for a group of strong men to carry. However, as Qarun grew richer, he also became far more arrogant. He began to show off his wealth, parading through the streets in a very extravagant and boastful manner. When people admired and envied him, he would boast, "This has always been given to me because of my knowledge." He attributed getting his wealth solely to himself and no form of gratitude to the Almighty. Despite his arrogance, some righteous people in the community tried to guide him. They would say, "Do not exalt in your wealth, for Allah does not like the arrogant. Use what you have been given to do good and seek the hereafter, and do not cause corruption on the earth." However, Qarun failed to listen to any of the guidances or advice. He believed his own wealth was his own doing and refused to acknowledge Allah's blessings or help the poor or anyone. In fact, he became more or less an enemy to the community and did nothing to benefit anybody else's life outside of himself. This is all emphasized in the Quran, chapter 28, verse 76, Surah Al-Qasas. Qarun was one of Moses' people, then he transgressed against them. We had bestowed upon him such treasure that their very keys would have been raised with difficulty by a whole group of strong men. This is all to emphasize that his wealth was in no means small. It consisted of gold, silver, many precious stones, you name it. And yet no one else came to a benefit from his wealth, and he acted in an arrogant manner without giving thanks to the Almighty for the blessings he had received. Then came the day of Qarun's downfall. Allah caused the earth to swallow Qarun, his magnificent palace, and all his treasures. He had no one to help him, and his wealth could not save him. Those who had envied Qarun's wealth now stood in fear, saying, "It is Allah who enlarges and restricts provision for whom He wills. Had Allah not been gracious to us, He could have made the earth swallow us too." A powerful lesson from this is about the role of arrogance when one has wealth. We've seen the example of Prophet Ayub, which we might discuss in another time, about how Allah took all his wealth and even his health, and eventually it was restored, which does signify that when you're wealthy, even if you're of good character, you can be tested. However, your reaction to the problem is what determines everything. We need to always maintain humility with everything we do. We need to have faith in the Almighty and always know that He has the best for us. The story of Qarun is a powerful reminder that wealth is a test. Arrogance and ingratitude lead to destruction, while humility and gratitude bring true success. Remember, all that we have comes from Allah, and it is only through Him that we prosper. Wealth can be a blessing, but all depends on how you use it and how to define your legacy. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed the story, please like, share, and subscribe for more. And do recommend any other story you'd like to hear in the comment section below. Assalamu alaikum. See you next week, inshallah. Toodles.